yeah, when I tried capturing the name of this game is Starfish, but when I tried capturing the window in OBS, the name of the game there was Space Fishing. So I guess that was the original. That was the original name of the game. Yeah, wake up Saturday. So you know how I promised a day of fishing? So I noticed early on when I was planning the lineup of games today that the first game was called Morning Time. So as in it's a pun on word morning. The next game was called The Wide Open Skies Running Out of Catfish, which is kind of an afternoon thing, the wide open sky. And now we're at night. This is the Starfish. This game is called Starfish. I don't think this game is that long either, but we'll see. This is a nice stylish UI. Very modern or postmodern. Motion blur can go to heck. No game ever needs motion blur. Everything else is fine, I hope. Gameplay. You leave this as is for now. WSAD, jump is space, or keypad A. Cast rod, VLAN, Finventory. We've been getting lessons from Emmy, adding random letters to words. The Finventory is tab. Interact is E, build mode Z. Build mode? Go back, next tab, previous tab, sure. Auto, everything else fine. Apply. Why is this at 0? Apply. Why Finventory and not Finteract? Good question. Okay, new game. Starfish demo, help. Cast out a line with the left mouse button. When you see a purple flag, you have a bite. Use right mouse button to start reeling it in. Can't tell if that's a typo or not. Reeling. Sell catches at the Star Trout Express shipping platform outside. Once you've completed your objectives, claim a promotion at the Fishing Guild Hub inside. The inventory, that's only if you're getting rid of things. Press E to interact. This looks like a crafting station of sorts. So you can upgrade, I guess, your shaft, lock demo, your reel, lock demo, hook, lock demo. You can buy this. And your line. Should I buy this? I have 1,000 credits here. Let's leave this first. So this is not a crafting thing. This is a buying thing. It's a market, I think. Space bait. So this thing is missing an interaction. Like this says press E to interact. This one has no such thing. You just have to know to do it. Milky Way minnows. Martian mackerel. Galactic goldfish. Okay, let's leave that for now. Space Fishing Guild. Hold on. Press E to interact, send, and receive. Okay. Here's a Findex. So missions. Complete your clearance 1 requirement task to be approved for tier 1 equipment purchases by alternative paid add-on customized. Like they didn't spell check this at all. Just being able to buy things in game has become underrated, and always having to craft every game has become overrated. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah. Clearance 2 requirement for access to tier 2 equipment. Interesting. Learn to fish. Shipping space fish. Learn to fish. See, this clicking here is very awkward. Like I'm clicking on this and it's not changing. Because there's a box here. There's a box here whose collision is set up wrongly. But over here is no problem. It's just the text is on the box and the box is blocking the click, which is really silly. Learn to fish. Objective, cast a line, hook a spaceship, catch a fish. Hook a space fish, catch a fish. Shipping space fish. Open the shipping container control panel. Put a fish, send a fish. A fish. Caught. 0. Nice, satisfying noises. Wormhole shark. What was that thing about wormhole shark? There was that thing down here for a while that didn't hide. That wasn't hidden properly. And now it is. Open the sub menu and uncheck text raycast target. Accolades are available in the timer. Cache log all the space fish you ever caught. There doesn't seem to be any space fish caught yet. What are you waiting for? Go space fishing. Yeah. I don't really like that everything's kind of tilted to one side, but it makes sense once you see that the world is tilted to one side. Star Trout Express Fishing. Press E to interact. So this is where I dump the fish. Inventory. Oh, I actually could use it. It's just a very finicky. Fill to the gills. Fill all slots of the shipment for a bonus. Don't include another typo there. Any fish breed more than once to get a bonus. Include a comet tuna in this shipment for a bonus to the whole shipment. Interesting. Wait, why is this now a folded thing? Are you alright? Should you be flying around like that? I can't pick you up though, so. But yeah, this thing closed and now it won't open, but I can still interact with it. Goodbye, whatever you are. Oh, you just landed in a pit. Oh, whenever I hit this thing, my camera flies into the air. Ooh. He's trying to fling me up or something. Okay. Can I just cast this without bait? That's what I want to know. Ooh, this is really fancy. Ah, Cosmocarp. Bait use space wormies. Well, I'm not using any bait. Am I using any bait? Space wormies. I do have space wormies. Okay, but what happened to the fish I just caught? AI fish detected. Why do you say that? Is it? I just have to move my crosshair and keep it within. I have to move my crosshair and keep it within the circle as it moves around. So, oh, you're saying that these are AI fish? Are they? Yeah, they might be, yeah. Come, now that you mention it, maybe. I didn't actually check if the game declared that. Which I'm going to do right now. Where the heck is even my starfish? They did not declare any use of AI in this game. I think. Let me look at the community hub. Well, no discussions. Probably a bit too early for that. Yeah, so they have not. I don't necessarily blacklist a game just for using AI, but I do want them to disclose it And yeah, this looks kind of AI-ish, right? Yeah, I certainly don't blacklist it, but I want them to disclose it. And yeah. So I have no fish, it says. What happened to those those 2 fish that I caught? They're here, but when I hit tab, it says I have no fish. Now, before I go fishing anymore, I should also go buy some of this bait. Not here. Where's the space bait? No. Let's buy stainless steel hook. Okay. And space bait. Excuse me, space bait. Well, I have 500 gold left. I have. Let's see if these get used up. See, this doesn't. What am I doing here? Pressing this does not lower my credit balance. Why is this UI behind the screen? Come on. Bait. So I have space wormies. How do I buy this? Is there a confirmation button somewhere that I have to click? Because I certainly can't move the screen around at all. I have space wormies. It looks like you can only have one selected at a time. Maybe you can't buy bait just yet. Or maybe you have to press a button down here, but I can't see it while I'm on this mode. Who knows? Who cares? Let's fish a few more fish before we send it into the abyss. So that's it, yeah. Makes sense if with the current environment of AI and people using AI. So I want to catch that, but I couldn't. It didn't seem to. Emmy. So I think it has to be red before I can pull it in, right? That was weird. I lost control of my mouse there. I'm not sure what's supposed to happen there. I feel like this game is not thoroughly play tested, but yeah. Yeah, let's try it again. I lost control of my mouse there entirely. Now maybe they count the demo separately from the game. The game is unreleased. Hello? What are you doing floating by? See, I feel like I was trying to reel in the thing there, but it didn't work. The developers, the main game doesn't, but the demo does. Developers describe how the game uses AI created content like this. Placeholder pre-generated thumbnails for Spacefish. Okay. Fair enough. In that case, fair enough. I certainly do not mind AI generated content for placeholder stuff if they replace it or at the Like if they intend to replace it and they actually do, then yeah, that's fine. I feel like the station is bigger than the whole planet. I don't think I am a planet. I think I'm an asteroid. See, I'm trying to reel in that fish. I'm right clicking and it's doing nothing. And also my mouse cursor is separated from the game itself. It's supposed to be hidden like this. But for some reason I've suddenly like forgotten how to fish or something. So my mouse cursor is separate now. Also the UI is bleeding into the ground. This game is not very... Yeah, it just doesn't work. Very weird. You know what? Let's just turn in that fish. I give up. I have like 2 separate cursors for a while there. Okay. What button is this to add to shipment? Any button? I don't even have a cursor anymore. There we go. Load to container, load to container, load to container. See, I want to do this, but I can't. So, never mind. Ship fish. Completed. Send a shipment container. You have leveled up. The jump there is a little aggressive. So that's missions. Claim promotion. Biodiversity requirements. Catch 3 types of space fish. Catch fish with Milky Way minerals. Sales requirement. Send a filled shipping container. So to progress this, I need to be able to buy. The mouse cursor intended to be replacement? Maybe. I need to be able to buy Milky Way minerals. And I couldn't do that. Oh, now I can. Oh, they gave me a lot of money. Wait, did I actually buy it? I don't think I did. Like this is not, it's not working at all. I think the number just updated while I was looking at it, which was why I thought I bought it. Yeah, I don't have the new bait. I keep clicking out of the screen. So the cursor doesn't lock to the screen properly. Wait, I did buy the thing there. Oh, I think I figured out how. Wait, no, I don't know why it works now. I managed to buy these 3, but not galactic goldfish. But I don't have galactic goldfish. I want to buy galactic goldfish. So it was a problem with the box again. So it was the same problem as before, where the text. Yeah, so the text field was blocking the use of the actual button. So the button event was not firing because the text event had an event of its own and that wasn't doing anything. How weird. Wait, where's my bait? There we go. Had to click away and back. So Milky Way minerals. Quick bait. Again. Have to click somewhere specific. My mouse went out of the screen somehow. Can I equip anything here? Or is it just I have to click away and back? Is it a UI thing or is it a UI not showing thing or button thing? That's what I don't know. When I see demos like this, if you should just throw something into Steam. When I see good demos, I feel like I never have anything, something good enough for Steam. Nice. And Emmy? How do I feel? I feel like this person. Stuck on a rock in the middle of nowhere. Very lonely. Kind of a lonely person. Kind of a lonely place, situation to be in. But also at the same time exciting. Kind of like There's a brand new world out there. And you're the first person to discover it. I do like trying out new demos a lot, even if some of them don't pan out. In fact, some of the Steam Next Fest demos that did not pan out last Steam Next Fest, I still plan to buy eventually when they come live, because I like the idea so much that I'm willing to give it a chance. So the demo doesn't always have to pan out. But I like seeing what ideas people have together, that have thrown together, and hopefully eventually someone will they'll hopefully like, sure, this game right now might have like AI generated art, like buttons don't work, it's like fishing's kind of odd, the cursor is all over the place, the music kind of died out after the first track, the UI is weird, but eventually it could turn into something pretty good, right? Once they finish all the bugs, do some polishing, like. Developers need feedback more than anything, I think. Like, even if it's just someone new to the game, sitting down and kind of throwing things at the wall and see what sticks. Like, everyone plays the game a bit differently. So I think I'm happy to be the first person to have played this game. But I'm equally happy to be the 100th person to play the game. But I'm happy to spend time trying out games like this, because I know that developers need feedback on how random people play their games. So yeah. And it's nice. I like exploring. Ooh, look at that. Not sure if that's... Am I a moon or am I a satellite or what? What am I? Okay, so you're chained to this thing. This thing isn't moving, but you're moving in a circle. Oh, there goes my camera. Microplanetoid. I might be a microplanetoid, yes. So this time my cursor is locked. My cursor did not bug out. So when this turns red, I'm guessing I can reel it in. Unfortunately, my bed is Milky Way minnows now. So even though, look at the bottom, I can't move this thing. Stellar Snapper, there we go. Size rarity, hyper rare. Same picture as the other fish though. Although it might be the same as the other fish. I don't remember the name. But this bait changed, right? Even though I could not change it on this screen. Like this screen still says this is equipped. But obviously when I go to this screen and start fishing, completely change. So we're gonna send that filled shipping container. This part is weird because I realized that to move the cursor you have to left click and drag when the minigame is in effect. The bobber is constantly spinning, yeah, just to try and attract the fish. I like the concept, and the game is just rough. It's like they kind of rushed the demo. See, that I couldn't do anything. That I couldn't actually I couldn't start the minigame. My mouse is again gone. Maybe I can do it by... Okay, so that did work. So as long as I hold down my left mouse button and hold down my right mouse button, aren't you a bait? You're a bait. When I hold down my left mouse button and my right mouse button, it's fine. So even if my cursor bugs out like this, if I hold down my left mouse button... Oh, no, now it's not fine. I cancelled that. That was not... So I think I'm not going to be able to reel this in, I think, because my cursor is bugged. But we can try, I guess. Space Fisherman had a Western release for you to play. Yeah, I can't reel this. Oh, I can. Oh, but the minigame is weird because you have to click and drag with your mouse button. It's not just moving your cursor into the thing. You have to click and drag the circle into the thing. Space Fisherman, eh? The Western release for you to play. Yeah, the mouse is completely messed up. But hey, if I can start the minigame, I have a chance. I'm not completely sure if I can start the minigame when my mouse is in this screen or if my mouse has to be outside. I'm going to test it. I guess I can test it just like this. No. So it has to be outside to cancel. No, even that is not. See, I'm using my right mouse button, but it's not doing anything. It's because of this stupid mouse thing. Nice. I think you mentioned that game before. I feel like you've mentioned that game before. Aim, scope, target. Oh my god, I clicked outside the window. This is so messy. The mouse is so uncontrollable. Hello thing, you just went through my fishing rod. Yeah, it's a mess. It is possible though, it's just sometimes the reeling in works. Sometimes I need to start the minigame properly and it doesn't happen properly. Just that one just ended. That didn't even give me time to react. It's just like this, except it works properly and the fishing is fun. And you do a catch a fish, you do a victory parade. And there's bosses. Well, this game might have bosses. Yeah, I've had the best luck with starting the minigame when I'm holding down my left mouse button and then hold down the right mouse button as well. But I don't know if that's intended. See, this is so weird. The cursor's nowhere near my... You see how far away my cursor is? Did I just catch Astromahi? Yeah, that's definitely AI generated. That's a crime? What's a crime? Don't catch people? Oh. Yeah, well, if they have fish heads in the... If they have a fishbowl for a head, fishbowl for the oxygen headpiece, is that... That is, yeah. Is that really a person? That's a sound. Do I have 5 yet? I have. No fish, it claims. But I'll find out when I talk to this thing. I have 4. So I need 1 more. Can I walk around while I cast this? I can walk around while I cast this. And the distance is actually getting shorter when I could not start the game there. It just didn't work. Let's try changing my bait to something else. Let's use collect the goldfish. The button here isn't even... It's not even being pressed. Now there isn't even a screen anymore. Something just... Whenever I hit tab, that just happens. And I'm clicking outside the screen again. One of these days, I'm going to accidentally stop the stream by accidentally clicking on OBS while I'm trying to click in this. Okay, you know what? Let's not change the bait. Let's just get the 5th fish and finish this up. My mouse is properly now. See, there's no cursor on the screen. This time the cursor is locked properly. Oh, never mind. Here's my cursor. Cursor appeared. But I can make it disappear by holding down left mouse button. Very nice. Now let's turn this in. There was a red goo stuff around me. Load. See, this text is properly formatted. It's not blocking the button. Send shipment. Hooray! We did it. Although it still says 0 of 1. Nope, there we go. Claim promotion. Level 3, biodiversity requirements. Catch a legendary space fish. We ain't gonna do that. Service requirements. Send 3 filled shipping containers. Sell a legendary space fish. Catch 3 fish from a hotspot. I wonder what a hotspot is. Like, is that a hotspot? That's Nebula, but what's a hotspot? Also, if I run far enough, do I get back to my... What is this? A floating piece of rock. If I run far enough, do I get back to my base? I do, right? I'm sure. Yes, the answer is yes. But it's further than you think. I actually have to run quite a ways to get back here. Cool. Anyway, that's as much as we're playing of this demo. The bugginess of the UI kind of got on my nerves a little bit. That has to be fixed. Once that's fixed and the assets are properly updated and the quests work and the UIs don't bug out like this, and there's an interesting game here. It could work. Space needs to be more interesting as well, but the idea is there. The execution needs to be worked on. Okay, that was it for this. Let me stop my recording and we'll go on